What is up, everybody? Today, it's a different type of video. Instead of opening packs, I figured, I'm going to do the complete other opposite. I'm going to discuss sealed products and why I choose to. I wouldn't say invest, the title says invest, but that's just a better title. In other words, why I collect I guess I do invest in it. I have sold a little bit of it in my life. But why I collect and, I guess to a certain sense, sell, keep, sit on, whatever words you want to use, sealed product. So as you can see here, I have the two beautiful bins and a little bit of stuff that would not fit in. So today I thought it'd be kind of fun and neat to just kind of go over everything that I have and also kind of why I do it, my thought process behind it, my opinions on it as a whole, and just the whole kind of market here. Now, I want to get straight into this. This is not financial advice. I am not a financial expert. Please do not take anything I say to heart. I'm just some random dude that just collects this stuff, buys this stuff, has, probably have wasted a lot of money here. If I'm not a financial expert, do what you want with your money. It's your decision, but do not take anything I say in this video as, yes, this is great advice. I'm gonna go do this. I'm gonna go do this right now. I'm gonna, waste a lot of money. Please don't do that. So with that out of the way, yeah, here we are. So actually, gonna, move things over a little bit, over to the traditional regular setup. And so I guess we'll just go through a little bit here. And I'm gonna talk about, right here. Reason these two are sitting out is simply because they do not fit in the box. This one's pretty cool. I just like I like the tag team concept. I like the art on this one. 10 booster packs, and but that's the first thing really. I only buy the stuff I actually like. So the only products I actually have are Pokemon. I have a lot of Pokemon because Pokemon's my most favorite thing to open. I do not play the actual trading card game, fun fact, but I love Pokemon. I collected some Yu-Gi-Oh! And Magic the Gathering. It's the only three I collect. I do not collect Flesh and Blood because I don't play the game. At some point I want to try it, and if I like it, maybe I'll get into it. I have never once touched a single Y Schwartz product. It has no interest to me. Same thing with Digimon. Same thing with MetaZoo. Despite, even if there's money to be made there, that's not what I want to be doing, because the big thing I have always told people is I only invest in what I like, because what I like is, even if, these boxes end up becoming worthless. Also, this one is old. I got this for $30 a couple of years ago at a game store. Actually, you can go look at it, Captain Comets. It's in a completely different state from where I am, so I do not care sharing that information. I don't mind sharing that information with all y'all. But yeah, so this was a big one. This was meant to be, a big product for me to get. Had never seen this before. Didn't think I would ever be able to get something like this, because it was old even when I picked it up. So yeah, but that's the big thing for me, is I only collect what I enjoy. And because in case of the fact of, there's the chance that everything, becomes worthless, goes to zero, as they say, which I don't buy that too much. I've yet to find a product that has ever decreased in value, right what it initially was. So, you got this Infernape box, I got it for $20 at a GameStop. Yeah, so you're not just seeing the cases of things, mostly just because I don't have the storage for it. I would love to do that, but yeah, I got this Infernape box. What happens if it doesn't go up in value? It's still $20. I either just resell for $20 years from now, or I just open it and have some fun. Look, even got two of them. It's actually funny, and I felt bad about doing this because I hate being that guy. I've seen that guy, and so I don't like being that guy. These are the only two boxes they had that day, and I bought both of them just because for stuff like this. Usually I'll open one and then sit on the other, just so that way I can still have the fun. But yeah, I was that guy. Over here we have this is a tin, courtesy of Walmart from back in the day. Got on clearance, yeah. Still perfectly sealed. Hoopa EX. When Hoopa was a big deal when it came out. This is nothing. These are just some old cereal Pokemon cards. Yeah, I got them out of a cereal box. That's what I mean. Not serialized cards. Not playing Magic here. Pokemon Lost Origin booster box. one will probably never be opened. Looked it up. There's a couple neat cards in there, but I just have not had the desire to open it. Tin that's just been opened. What is even in here? It's not even. It's just sleeves and a couple of old cards. Okay, and a holographic card. I don't remember where that's from. But we have Pokemon Go. I got a decent amount of like boxes and tins for Pokemon Go, just because I felt like it was going to be like a fun gimmick set that, you know, years from now people would be nostalgic for. That's the other thing. I seldomly sell products that, you know, that I've had briefly. Like the last thing I sold was a Pokemon X and Y Ancient Origins booster box that I had been sitting on since it was 2019, I think. I bought it. I got it for $100, and I ended up selling it for $800. Now, yeah, here's some GX, still sealed, speed duel stuff. Doesn't go up crazy in value, but it tends to go up in value. But there's kind of a funny story about that booster box. Again, bought it for $100, and you know, I forgot about it for a while. Had no intention of sitting on it. I was just gonna, you know, this is kind of what got me into it. The whole collecting thing. Had no intention of selling it or, you know, holding on to it. Forgot about the box for a while, moved out, you know, then on one day I'm, you know, sorting through my stuff, and then, I looked at the box, and, like, I decided, you know, I wonder how much this is worth now. I looked it up on TCG, but it was, like, $700. And then, well, crap, and, you know, I didn't want to sell it yet, I didn't need the money, so then, about a year later, I ended up selling it. I got $800. I didn't get $800 for it, but it was valued at $800. And, yeah. And so what I decided to do was, you know, just a couple of things here, little books with some of the cards that I had pulled. Yeah, neat. So what I decided to do was, you know, I took it to my local game store. I could have gotten more if I sold it on eBay or something, or if I just sold it, you know, through Facebook or whatever, but I didn't want to deal with it. Walked away with $560 in store credits. I did not pass at that. I ended up getting a booster box with it. I ended up getting two booster boxes with it, and what was the other one? And some sleeves and some stuff for my for some of my decks. And I had no issue with that because of, you know, the main reason I sold it then and there was just, it wasn't because I was really, you know, wanting to part with it. It was because I saw the value of it. And then I was $800, and then I looked, you know, I figured there must be some expensive card in there, right? There was a Rayquaza, and it's still the same, unless something crazy has happened. There was a Rayquaza card in there that was literally just, you know, worth not even $100. That was the high-end card of the set, of that, you know, set. It's like worth $90 or whatever. And I'm like, eventually someone's gonna realize this. Ancient Origins has nothing of value in it, so I want to, like, I'm just gonna take the money and run here. So, yeah, that was, here we have some, these are not official, these are re-release packs of Metal Raiders, Blue Eyes White Dragon. They're not the 25th anniversary ones, they're just, you know, re-release packs. This is whatever. These were actually, I feel kind of bad that I didn't, actually I did open this one. Yeah, that was, and Born of the Gods pack. These are some loose packs that I accumulated. $7 whole right here. I got it for like $4, so yeah, these I think I got them out of like mystery boxes or something, and or like a mystery cube, whatever, you know, the ones that they sell. So I got that. Yeah, I just thought they were neat. One day I'll open them. One day. Yeah, these are not first edition. These are many, many years reprinted edition. And this is the one product right here that I regret buying. I don't regret buying anything else, just because, you know, I think it's neat. But the, Dominaria, you know, United Collector's Booster Packs, you know, the one with the chance of the hyper-expensive old card, you know, I regret getting this. I took the bait, honestly. This thing has not held its value. I spent $250 on this, and it has not held its value. It might go up, it might change, but, I think it's even down to like, you know, like less. It's not even worth its original value. It might go back up to like stabilize in a couple of years, but yeah, I kind of regret that one. I took the bait on that one. I should have gotten some other stuff, you know, like I should have gotten like 2 more Pokemon boxes for the same price. So that kind of pissed me off. But overall, I don't regret it. Here's just something I just never opened. Magic Gathering Challenger deck, Deadly Discovery. I'm sure it's fine. I'm sure it's a neat deck. But, yeah, just never got around to opening it. This is, in my opinion, one of the best products Magic has come out with recently, the Dominaria draft. That's another thing. Yeah, what if happens if it goes to 0? I just get to have a draft with my friends. I opened so much good stuff out of this. I got like every tutor card out of my box. I got 2 Vampire tutors actually like that. Or just better than that. Here's one that was sort of neat. I just had some extra money, so I was able to get it. I got an Infinity box just to, you know, sit on. I don't think this is going to become crazy valuable, but again, if it's worthless, I'd have to have a draft with my friends. And one more strange thing I did again, same place I got that Pokemon specialty, you know, Madeira box. Yeah, yep. One of the gods, Battle of the Hood. I only liked that one of the gods so much because when I first started playing Magic, I didn't understand buying singles or whatever. I was a stupid kid, so I went to one of my local game stores, purchased a single pack of one of the gods just because I had a little extra couple bucks on me, and I pulled Mordius, yeah, god. So yeah, and I thought that was cool. So I always have had a fondness for that set. So yeah, that was just one bin. You know, that is now one empty bin. Oh, and I have a Rebel Clash pack. I don't know why I have this. I don't remember buying this, but it's a thing that I own. Okay, now this is where we get into the real fun. This is where we get into the big box. Oh my! These 2 packs right here were courtesy of Wizards of the Coast for taking forever to deliver the Heads I Win, Tails You Lose deck. Which, hey, I'm not complaining. Those packs are valued at like 15 bucks each. That's 30 bucks right there. Just sell them right now. Shining Fates Pokemon right here. I love the shiny sets, truthfully. Like, I really enjoy those sets. I think they're, you know, really think they're neat. I love seeing shiny Pokemon. Oh, and look, I have Shining Legends right next to it, you know. This is Dad, this is the son. Even, you know. Oh, it's always Pikachu, though. It's always Pikachu with Pokemon. Don't blame him. Don't blame him. Another one. I think I got this at a 10. I got this at like a freaking CVS, not CVS, or Walgreens or whatever. Yeah, they're interesting to say the least. You know, something just doesn't feel right about it, you know, them being there, but yeah, I enjoyed it. A lot of this stuff just sort of I started collecting because I forgot about it, and then, you know, when you clean your room or whatever, and then you just discover, oh yeah, I have all this stuff. Like, look at this, the blister packs for Unbroken Bonds and Team Up. Why did I not open these? Oh, here's another for Darkness Ablaze. Why do I have this? Here's another booster box, Fusion Strike. I don't actually own a lot of booster boxes. Yeah, this was actually one of the ones I bought off the Ancient Origins money. So, little fun fact there. Here's a little more of Yu-Gi-Oh that I have. It's Speed Duel, because I really only like Speed Duel and like nostalgia sets, so there's no purpose in me, you know, buying and collect, you know, the newer Yu-Gi-Oh stuff. It's fine, I'm sure, but yeah, GX boxes, Speed Duel tends to, you know, just go on up. Alrighty, and here we have. This is when I really started getting into it. Not this one per se, but yeah, this was just a tin. It was just available. Thought it was neat. I like Flareon, so, and I'm just move everything over here. Yeah, this is what I like when I went hard on certain things, like the Hidden Fates box. Yep, Hidden Fates, one of my favorite sets. I love the shiny sets. This was another one where I just forgot about. This was mad old. You know, this was, I think, just came out when Sun and Moon came out. Not Sun and Moon games. The Sword and Shield came out, and then we have the Celebrations boxes. Yeah, because, you know, I think anniversary boxes. You know, I went based on the last time these things were a thing for the 20th anniversary. They're very popular. They're you know, they're worth a lot of money now. And this is, you know, the Elite Trainer boxes for these have already proven that to me, because the cheapest I got these for 50 bucks each. The cheapest I think they are now is I think I saw like $90, and like $90, $95. So these have been, I think that was a very good, safe investment. Oh, and then we just have a Alolan Executor. I have 3 of these. 3 of these. You can see it. Yes, you can see them right there. Yeah, 3 of these because, again, I just have faith that Pokemon Go will go up. But again, overall, what happens? Oh, and this Charizard bots. Yeah, I got it. It's taking me so much not to open this. Oh, it's beautiful. It is so beautiful. One day, maybe. But overall, so what is there to take away from this? I think buying and collecting this stuff is perfectly fine, at least if you like it. If you are just buying this stuff because you think, oh, this I should I could get a lot of money for it, I don't think you're going to be in the right thing there. As much as people don't like to say it, a lot of this stuff, it takes time. Buying and just reselling it, it's a very difficult thing to do. It's a hard thing to gauge. Buying cases of, whatever bots, buying cases of Fusion Strike is not gonna, make you a millionaire overnight. Buying this stuff isn't, it's very rare. To a certain extent, I blame people like Alpha Investments for trying to get people into it. I always say Alpha Investments because he's the first one, he's the most popular one, I would say. Again, I don't think there's issue with it. But I think there's a fine line between oh yeah, buying and sitting on what you like because I'd say be more conservative, be more selective of what you get. Like, why would you get MetaZoo right now? Do you know anybody that's playing MetaZoo right now? No, I don't. Why Schwartz? I mean, I know it's popular, it's whatever, but I've never seen anybody playing it. The Dragon Ball trading card game, I have not seen a single person play it. I see it on clearance bins at my local game stores. Even when it's on clearance, nobody buys it. So why would I buy it? Just because, I can have the first edition, so just because I can have something doesn't mean I should take it. Flesh and Blood has proven to be, successful up to this point. But I might get into that one just because it actually seems to have a thing. People actually seem to enjoy playing it, so I actually have to give it a try. But overall, I'd say the reason I invest in it is because I enjoy it. And either I have nice display pieces, I have little bits of history right here, or one day I will have a just mass opening party and it'll be glorious. I will have a lot of fun, I will enjoy myself, and that's ultimately what this is about, enjoying yourself. If you are looking at all your sealed product and saying, just with a lot of regret, like now it's worthless and now I'm just upset, you probably shouldn't have done it in the first place. If you're going to think about doing it now, do not, spend all your rent money on this. It's not going to go up. If you have some extra cash, if you're invested in this hobby already, just want some sealed product for your collection or to sit on, I'd say it's fine. I'd say, again, you never know. It could go up. I think, as long as you're not going crazy with it, you can at the very least always get your money back. I think that's an important thing to know, and people get upset about that when, you hear that, because like, oh, I'm only getting my money back. Yeah, but so it's a safe investment because, alright, I cannot sell this box. This box is drawn down in value, but I can just get my money back for it, this box, I don't even remember. I wish I had an example, like, this speed duel box was $20. I can resell it right now for an easy $20. It might actually have already gone up. Speed duels tends to go up just for nostalgia purposes, and it has some nice reprints and higher rarities. So yeah, fun fact: you don't need to not re-release cards specifically Wizards of the Coast for them to hold their value. People will still buy the higher rarities because they think they're cool. And if you price it more affordably, then you just have a better player base, and then the customer doesn't mind, paying more money. But overall, I've gone on a lot with this, and I know this is not even. I showed you guys 2 bins, and overall, that's not even a whole lot. But if I had the room, I probably would be getting more cases and stuff. I probably would be, going harder on certain things if I had, because I have a little bit of that disposable income to do it. But overall, I think right now I'm content with it, and I have enjoyed my time with it. I have enjoyed the process. I have enjoyed the kind of watching the markets and seeing how things are. I have, a couple spreadsheets dedicated to this stuff, and this is not even the actual cards I pulled. like, looked at the actual turds that I pulled. I have most of these not worth much. They're worth $1 or $2. Some of them, worth more than others. Trying to find one that has actual value. Yeah, and yes, I am using this, these ugly, whatever, binders that they give you for free in those little lunch boxes, because I do not have enough binder space. Yeah, this card right here, one of the most expensive cards in the Evolution set. One of my favorite tag teams. This is from the original Celebrations. Diantha, I don't think she's worth anything anymore. These cards fluctuate a lot, I've found. This is an Evolutions Charizard. So yeah, overall, I am, I enjoy what I collect, and I don't think if you don't enjoy it, you shouldn't do it, personally. You should not look at a hobby, a game, like a trading card game, you should not look at it as, an investment. It's not a stock, it's not a company. You're not investing in the company, you're investing in a product. And unless you enjoy that product, I don't think it's worth it to get involved in. So if that made sense, I hope you all enjoyed this. I know I rambled on for a bit, but I hope it, I hope I could, maybe pass along some information. Hope maybe I inspired you. Maybe I, made you think, should I do this or should I not do this? Whatever the decision is, that's on you. Again, not financial advice. Please take everything I say with a pinch of salt. I'm not an expert. I've not been doing this long enough to say I am, and I never will be. I'm not educated enough. I am not invested enough. I am overall just not enough into whatever this is. I'm not smart enough, whatever it is, to give you full-on professional advice. So please, with that, thank you for your time. Have a good day. Peace.